Oh, hello there. Don't be alarmed. We're just preparing your listening device for ScubaRadio, the world's first radio show devoted to diving. We do this, of course, by filling the radio with water. Don't worry, we're professionals. Thanks to me, you won't even get wet. You see, I've crammed every appendage of my body into the cracks and crevices of your radio, ensuring an airtight seal. By the way, don't touch your on-off knob. That's a very sensitive area. Anyway, I should remind you, we believe in the buddy system just like diving, so don't listen alone. Call your buddy and tell them that ScubaRadio is about to begin.
We're gonna start a new life under the sea.
So, am I gonna drown?
Of course not. Just stay calm and let the gentle currents relax your every muscle.
Under the sea, under the sea.
Did it just get warmer?
There'll be no accusations, just friendly crustaceans under the sea.
Where the hell are the sharks?
And now, here's your dive guide for ScubaRadio, Greg the Dive Master.
And welcome. This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I am Greg the Dive Master. CJ's in the studio with me.
What's going on, man? Long time no see.
Suck it, loser. All right,
Damn
so
it.
got the first one
I'm
out?
not here for this today.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
I am back from the Maldives and just got to say suck it, loser to not just you, but every member of the ScubaRadio Scuba Squad, which is made up of Barry the Bugger.
No, you already got
Bubble
me.
Boy.
Can't
I
do
already
it
got.
again.
Oh, okay. Well, you will get your second today.
Thanks.
And then we, of course, got Pete from Scuba Board, so he can suck it. Yeah. And Vinny Two Tanks, Casey Tobacco Nut, they can all suck it. And I hate to say this to the scuba magician chef, but I just got back from the Maldives, so I'm sorry, chef. You
I can suck it too.
Yes.
To each their own.
Yes. Now, the only one who doesn't suck it is Kristen, Mermaid Kristen, with us.
Yeah.
She was in the Maldives, and she can take her round at everybody and take the hits as necessary. But
we might sign off.
no, you're not going to sign off, Casey. Come on.
Okay.
Casey looks like Boss Hog from Dukes of Hazzard or something.
My dedication to Rum Day.
Oh, is that what that is?
It's a Panama hat. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
He's got style, Greg, not like you.
He could also
It's a failure to communicate.
He could
okay, I
also
don't know.
be
That's
Buford
true.
T. Justice.
Well, it could
from
be that.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Yes, he could.
Lock Yep. your ass up.
All right. Well, we got law enforcement on our side or
How
against
sweet
us.
it is.
And Jerry the Diver Guy chiming in for one last suck it loser.
That reminds me, when I get home, I'm going to smack your mama right in the mouth.
Wait, no, wait, quit that.
That was a great line.
Yes. Now, we are going to get to that and National Rum Day, which happens to be today. And that's probably a good thing because everybody other than Kristen and myself might be drowning their sorrows in rum because they weren't in the Maldives. So, yeah, and the only downside, and there's really not much of one, is that I'm a little jet lagged, and I think Kristen might be just a tad too.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah.
Feel so bad.
Yeah, I feel bad for us.
We
Yeah.
flew for 30 hours.
Yes.
Oh. Are your arms hurting?
And boy, are my arms tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how
But
many puke bags did Greg fill?
None.
0. I actually, the flights weren't as bad as they could have been. I mean, 2 times flew the longest flight in the world.
We
by the
actually
way.
circumnavigated the entire world.
Yeah, look at that. How about that? And survived it, and not only got to the Maldives. Now, we did a show from the boat. We had to finish up the broadcast last week about halfway through our 10-day adventure in the Maldives. And on the second half, it just got better and better and better. We had whale sharks at the back of the boat. Not one, but multiple whale sharks literally showing up to the back of the Emperor Explorer.
I saw that.
Nights in a row.
I saw
You
that
saw it.
on Instagram.
Yes.
Probably because of Kristen.
Wrong!
Not you.
No, it was me.
There's no way
Did
you
you guys
filmed that.
also see on Instagram my post that I made on Instagram, Scuba Radio's Instagram story about how not only once, not only twice, but 3 times I
What?
came up with more air than Greg.
I don't.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
recall
Well,
this.
he's got
I
you
don't-
by a couple of years.
Yeah, but I'm still happy about
Yeah,
it.
but he
It's the
should be
first
able to
time in
use
6
less air.
years.
Well,
Oh, that's your first time? I've been doing that for years.
wrong. You're a liar.
Yes, I have.
I know
He always
you.
came up with more air than Greg.
That's
Yeah, we all
incorrect.
come up with more air than Greg.
Oh, you guys are lying.
I won't show
I'm
you
not
the
lying.
picture I took of his dive computer.
Yeah, I don't know what
Show you
happened.
how little he had.
But
Greg,
there,
it happens to all of us.
yeah, it was there was an issue there. And I don't know.
There was.
Something
there was
happened.
Always an issue.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, something malfunctioned.
Did she
Mhm.
swim over you and start taking your alternate air source and breathing off of that for a while?
No. We did.
Was it the
I didn't
battery
realize
in
I
your
had made this.
heated rash guard?
I didn't. No, I didn't need that either. The water temp was like
It was
that was
84.
84.
Nice.
But as
Well,
soon as it,
Kristen, learn to dive a side mount, then you'll double your air supply.
well, okay. I don't think it's gotten that bad yet. And if I would have known she was that close, I would have skip breathed and made sure she didn't beat me.
You're going to have to
Shouldn't do that,
But
Greg.
add a mile to your
Ooh,
nightly
you said
walks,
something
Greg.
that's not correct.
What do you mean?
Never skip breathe. Never,
You
ever.
never
air
skip
to-
breathe.
Never. I would never do that.
No, in the middle of your dive, suck
This
off
is
the
a sh-
spare air.
Only
You know,
only
this-
in a competition, which what it turned up being in a sense. But yeah, no, I'll give her props. Her air consumption, as you would with any liveaboard trip, you get more dives in. I think we had the option to get as many as like 30 or so, and I think we did 23 or something like that. We did quite a
Overall,
few.
the whole boat had 28 dives.
Okay, there
we
you
could
go.
have done.
But that's a lot of diving in 10 days, and it's a good way to, work on things like that, like your air consumption. You get the more relaxed you get, the less air you use, and I think that's
Well,
what
what
was
happened
happening
to
with
you?
Kristen. Well,
You
I was
was-
already relaxed. I'm used to this stuff. I've
Yeah,
been
but
doing
you
it.
were going down in air consumption.
No, I wasn't going down. She was going up.
He was so excited
no.
diving with Chris.
Well,
Who wouldn't have accelerated air consumption?
Oh, there she took my breath away. Is that what you're trying to say, Pete?
Exactly.
Okay.
Signing off now.
Okay.
She
Yeah.
also weighs like 100 pounds soaking wet. So
Yeah, see? Yeah, the sea chef knows. He's an instructor. He knows she has a fin up on me in that regard. So
Up,
so
pin
yeah.
Up where?
Just stop it. Just stop it right now.
Ouch.
But
That hurt.
Kristen, I know you're hungover. I mean not hungover, but jet lagged, which is kind of the same. And you probably got to go to sleep. But what was your big highlight from the trip, especially the second part? Was it the whale sharks that I talked about? What do you think?
So, I thought the whale sharks were awesome. I tried to snorkel with them when they came, but then people scared them away when we finally got in the water on our boat.
Right.
But the mantas were cool. But you know what my favorite part was? It was those those little batfish.
Oh, yes. We had some batfish that would follow us along for the dive. And
They were following me in a little line, like little ducklings following Mama Goose.
yeah, that was
And
true. And they
they
were
say
swimming right up to
they
the
like the white
cameras.
color.
I mean, it was like having your own little puppy dog follow you around for the whole dive. They
It
were
was
quite fun.
I loved it. But every time I tried to turn to get a video of them, they turn away like, no, you don't. What? We're not following you.
Yeah, they tried to play it off, but we got it all on video. We had batfish. We had
Not
more
that we'll
octo-
never see it.
No, you will. We saw more octopi, by the way, than I've ever seen on any liveaboard trip. Almost
Same
every
with
dive.
eels. There was at least 2 eels on every dive.
Yeah, it was a lot going on. There's no doubt about it. So, I'm really looking forward to it, getting that video, and we're gonna cover this big time on the show today. And I'll probably have to just. I mean, well, first off, any other tidbits before I send you off, Kristen, to sleep? Because
I mean, I can stay for a little bit.
Okay, all right.
But
we'll just
no,
have
I
to
don't
keep
know.
the chatter, from like Jerry and Barry and Casey down to the minimum.
that'll put her right to
I
sleep.
have a
Exactly.
question.
Right there, you go.
Did you see any flesh-eating cephalopods?
Okay, see there.
What the hell
it's
is he
begun.
talking about?
It's already begun as the Snooze Fest continues on the world's first radio show devoted to diving. Stay close.
This is the Worldwide Scuba Radio Network.
Come as a guest, leave as a friend. It's a philosophy that comes from the top down at Explorer Ventures liveaboards. It doesn't matter if you're traveling solo, with a buddy, or group. Explorer Ventures does the liveaboard dive experience right. For proof, know Explorer Ventures has one of the best repeat customer stats in the dive industry. They're also the official liveaboard company of Scuba Radio. You've likely heard us talk about Explorer Ventures Scuba Radio scuba cruise trips many times, and we invite you to join us on the next one. However, whether we're on board with you or not, I'll bet an Explorer Ventures liveaboard trip will be one of the best dive experiences you've ever had. It just doesn't get any better. Saba St. Kitts, Turks and Caicos, the Galapagos, Maldives, Indonesia, humpback whales, and the Silver Banks, new destinations and itineraries are being added all the time. Call one of their talented travel consultants to find the Explorer Ventures liveaboard experience that's just right for you. 1-800-322-3577. That's 1-800-322-3577. Or visit explorerventures.com. That's explorerventures.com.
Hey, baby, what's going down?
Later, nerd.
Are you lacking with the ladies?
Nope.
Enhance your scuba superpowers with a new Scuba Radio hat.
Wow, nice hat.
Just picked it up at ScubaRadio.com.
Buy 2 Scuba Radio hats and get free shipping.
Need a dive buddy, sexy?
Always. And I got a Scuba Radio hat for you, too.
New Scuba Radio hats are now available at ScubaRadio.com.
So cool.
Order yours today, or stay a loser.
Do you have a message or a product that you'd like to share with the diving world? Well, look no further than Scuba Radio. Just like you, thousands of diving enthusiasts are hearing this message, and we could be talking about you and your product or service as early as next Saturday. Remember, a terrible thing happens when you don't advertise. Nothing. Go to ScubaRadio.com, send us an email, and let's get to work to make your marketing message matter.
Prepare to rig for dive! Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
Here comes old Greg. He's a scaly manfish.
He's Greg the Dive Master.
What you doing in my waters?
The show is a disaster.
I got something to show you.
He's Greg the Dive Master.
Hi there.
Master. Dive Master. Dive Master. Dive Master.
I'm old Greg. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Nart. Hello, fishies.
This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I am Greg the Dive Master, and yeah, I'm a little jet lagged from visiting the Maldives, but you know what? It's a National Rum Day, so I got that to help me get over the hump. Right?
Drink up, bitches.
A little, little liquid.
And just so you know, Greg, we haven't noticed at all.
What? You haven't?
We haven't noticed.
Yeah, well, it could be an improvement.
I have. He looks like hell.
Your performance is at the exact same level, jet lagged or not.
Okay.
Yeah, he's right.
Well, thank you. At least I'm performing down to the standards that I expect to. And
just a little off.
Like
right.
the halfway point?
Where's your glass of rum at, Greg?
Well, I don't know. I got to talk to the my official rum consultant, which would be obviously Captain Walt DiMartini, Gomez, or Julio, who's with us on Scuba Radio.
Walt Stay.
Yes, Walt, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, man. I've got a couple of rums sitting here in front of me.
Yeah.
Got a little Havana Club from Puerto Rico.
Okay, all right. So that would be the one that you would recommend on National Rum Day to get me over my jet lag. Maybe
I would go for the Havana Club from Havana. I think that's the Havana Club 7.
Okay, Havana Club 7. All right, which is kind of hard to get unless you know someone like Captain Walt.
And then we have the old Captain Walt's original rum from Barbados years and years ago. The Black Barrel.
The Black
limited edition.
Well, that was your special concoction that you made up yourself, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
And I've got another RL Seals rum, which is another Barbadian rum down here. It's pretty good too.
Well, wait. What is the name of that one? What is the name of that?
RL Seals.
RL Seals.
So it's like a flight. He's got a flight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, why use one rum when
you can
three?
have three, right?
Well, I mean, once again, rum's the. Well, Walt is my rum expert.
The rule of threes.
He's drank more of it than any person on the planet that I'm aware of. So
he's pickled.
Yeah. So how do you celebrate Rum Day? Just by taking a hit of all three of those, or what do you do, Walt?
Well, now I've got my Ron Zacapa 23.
Oh,
here,
okay. So
right
there's
next to
four.
me.
There's not three. Is it? Do we keep going? Are there more than four on National Rum Day, or?
Well, there's
hell yeah.
5 bottles sitting at the top of the table here. I stop at the bar right now.
Yeah.
And remember why I have 2 bars in my house.
Well, why?
In case I get thrown out of one bar, I can go to the other bar and drink.
There you go. Like I said, he knows better than anyone. So, I mean, that's how you celebrate National Rum Day, at least at the Gomez Hilton. But
exactly.
Yeah. Well, Walt, I'm glad you are celebrating accordingly, and you give us a level to aspire to, right? I mean, and
I hope so.
Yeah. I mean, look. What were you going to say?
I can give you anything but my liver.
Oh, well, okay.
Is it even left?
It's pickled. It's well preserved after all these years, is my guess. But whether you want to borrow it, I don't know if it'd be the case with Walt. But right now,
you, Walt.
Yeah, and right now it is Walt. Will you evolve into Gomez and Julio as the day progresses, or do we know, Walt?
I think Julio may make an appearance around the midnight hour tonight.
Okay, all right. Well,
I wouldn't be surprised.
All right. Well, I appreciate the consultation as always, Walt, and it's good.
Están los baños, por favor.
Yes. But enjoy National Rum Day. We'll talk to you again soon. Okay, buddy.
Hey, thanks a lot. That Maldives trip sounded absolutely fantastic.
Well, hey, I'll tell you what.
Congratulations
The only thing missing was Walt. That would have been icing on the cake. That's for sure. But yeah, it was pretty sweet there, Walt. Thanks. And
they probably wouldn't have had enough rum on the boat.
well, the Maldives is a dry country, so and
you can't take Walt there.
Well, the good news is that they have an exemption on the Emperor Explorer, so you're still able to get whatever booze of your choice there on the boat. And some of the tourist resorts will allow it too. But the country itself is a dry country. So, there's not much reason to go on shore. No, I'm kidding. There was, kind of. But we didn't.
Banned from the country now, aren't you?
No. Why would I be
Please.
banned? What?
Craig's never done anything to get banned from anywhere.
Well, that's true.
Don't let him fool you.
I'm a clean-cut individual, and I represent the good old USA.
Barely drinks.
It's remarkable we didn't create an international incident because we had a very worldly group of divers on the vessel last week. We had some folks from the Netherlands, a couple teachers that were really nice, and 3 ladies from the UK, which were great. And I mean, and let's see, a couple of people. Let's see, from what was it? France. That's right. Juan was our dive buddy from France. Ironically named Juan, but originally from San Salvador, but he lives in France. But a real nice guy.
Did anybody else on the boat go, "Oh, Scuba Radio, I listen all the time"?
Yeah, well,
He
now
was from France. His parents were all Salvadorian and French. He grew up in France.
there you go. See, that's yeah, and
Good to
super nice
know.
guy. And the crew. I mean the guides and everything. Super nice.
They were all very nice.
Yeah.
Very,
They-
very good.
they
Got
dealt with-
guides.
And they tolerated our nonsense. So, they had the patience of Job. And like, oh, here comes them crazy Americans. And but yeah, Jason and his son Riley were on board with us. They were on the last trip. What do you give me the eye roll for? Why the stink eye, Cop Johnson?
No, nothing.
I
Don't
was like,
worry, PJ. I had lots of discussions with him about doing the accent when it comes to that and talking about Americans.
the accent. What do you mean accent? I don't have an accent. What are you trying to say? I don't know what you mean.
You don't have an accent?
You
No.
didn't have an accent
No,
until
it's
you
the
got there.
accent you
Yeah.
did referring to Americans.
Americans. Yeah, I was saying everybody thinks us Americans in the, around the world speak like Jerry the Diver guy.
I knew I had to get drug into this.
Yeah. And I was like, no, if you listen real close, you hear it. It's a lot different.
He can't help it.
He can't help it. But we don't all sound like Jerry. We don't all have that skill set and background and, marrying your
Some
cousin.
of us are
and stuff.
neutral.
Yes, there you go. That's the word. All right, more coming up. Stay close.
Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio.
Scuba action star Mike Scott is back in a new audiobook, Cayman Cowboys, Reefs Under Pressure. From author Eric Douglas comes the one that started it all. Listen as Mike deals with submarines, kidnapping, betrayal, and more.
He didn't even have fins or a mask to let him see in the water. He was going to be slow and blind. If it weren't for the float, he knew there would be no way he would ever make it to the surface.
Download Cayman Cowboys or Oil and Water, Return to Cayman, Turks and Chaos, and Lionfish at Amazon, booksbyeric.com, and audible.com.
Power, simplicity, reliability. It's what you demand of your dive computer. And Shearwater delivers. Shearwater evolved out of one tech diver's need for a reliable, easy-to-use rebreather dive computer and quickly became the tech market leader. Now recreational divers have taken notice. The Shearwater Peregrine is a simple, full-color, multi-gas dive computer. It's also the most economical Shearwater dive computer released to date. Check it out and the entire line at shearwater.com. Shearwater. Dive computers for demanding divers.
Prepare to rig for dive!
Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
Hi, this is Joe, a dive instructor on the Turks and Caicos Explorer 2. You are listening to Scuba Radio, the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I'm known for spicing up the briefings by dressing up, and apparently this guy has dubbed me the Lady Gaga of the Seven Seas. Honestly, I think he's a little jealous. Greg the Dive Master, take it away, fancy boy.
This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I am Greg the Dive Master. Okay, so back from the Maldives on the on National Rum Day.
Did you go there? I hadn't heard.
What?
You went to the Maldives?
Oh, no. Suck it, loser.
Oh.
I was in the Maldives.
Why didn't you mention that about
2
6
weeks?
billion times?
Well, because...
Is that a new shopping mall in Orlando?
What, the Maldives?
Yeah.
Let it die.
Okay. Yeah,
Hey, Greg, I got something that might cure your jet lag.
Yes, ma'am.
You need to eat this gummy shark.
A gummy shark.
I brought this for you like weeks ago. And
You got
still
that
haven't
for your
touched it.
birthday, or no? What
That
was it?
sounds dangerous.
It's just a gummy. It's like a giant gummy candy.
Yeah, I forget. Yeah, why did you get that again?
Somebody gave it to me.
And so you tried to re-gift it to me.
Yeah. And you
uh,
acted like you were all into it, and it's been sitting here, and you haven't touched it. But
when you say I acted like I was all into it, I think you misread.
Greg, listen to me.
Yeah.
This will kill your jet lag.
It will kill you.
This is so much sugar.
Right.
You'll get a little blood in your sugar stream.
Ah. Okay.
You
Well, I don't know.
You eat this, you'll be good to go, my friend.
Other than sleep, does anybody have any real suggestions on how to get over jet lag?
Yes, gummy shark.
Okay,
Big,
there's one.
big ass.
There's one bad one.
Big ass gummy shark.
Drink, Greg, drink.
Well, okay, rum
That's
is
a
another
depressant.
Another bad idea.
Coffee.
Pete
Lots
from
of
Scuba
coffee.
Board travels
Cocaine.
a lot.
That'll wake you up.
Go
Okay.
sing karaoke at a late night bar.
Oh, there's okay.
Underwater, you'll fool yourself.
Underwater
Go get your
what?
vanilla-
Wait, Magic man, what you say?
underwater magic, and you'll end up fooling yourself.
Okay, so just psych yourself out.
Hypnotize
with some
yourself.
scuba magic.
Do is look in the mirror for that.
Oh boy.
Hypnotize yourself.
All right, you guys
scary.
are.
It might break the mirror.
The Scuba Radio Scuba Squad basically have given all the suggestions that don't work.
Really, the only thing is sleep. You'll be fine.
Yeah. And
Maybe some vitamins.
I slept 11 hours last night, 10 hours the day before. So I'm
that
trying.
sounds like plenty.
I feel almost normal today. Generally, what happens when I do something
For an
like this and go
80-year-old.
upside down, it takes 3 days on a trip to get back to normal. And I'm about 2.5. So if today's show sucks, well, hey, I have an excuse. First time in 28 years, I have an excuse for a
28
bad
now.
show. Yeah. So, what about that, Pete, from Scuba Board? What about you? You ever had jet lag issues like this or no, Pete?
I have jet lag issues when I go from east to west. No, I'm sorry, west to east. When I travel east, I get jet lag issues.
Yeah.
The days are shortened and all that, and
Right,
it screws
right.
me up. When I go the other way, not so much. When I
Same.
travel
Well, how do you get over it?
to
Just
the
go.
far east, that's great.
Well, how do you get over it? That's what I'm asking. Do you have any
I
suggestions?
let the pilot fly.
Let the pilot fly and just ignore it. And
Oh no, you mean not over the ocean, but over your chest.
all right, I'm getting nowhere with Pete. So
That big
I
of
thought-
an issue.
I
mean,
thought
go
finally I
home,
got
go
to the-
sleep.
yeah,
I'm
okay,
done.
go to
I
sleep.
went
There
back
you go.
to sleep. I'm fine.
Okay.
He doesn't whine about it like some people do.
Well,
Well, I'm
Greg.
not whining. I'm just.
Yeah, you are.
You're
keep
kind of a
mentioning
baby.
it.
With that wine? I mean, what
Okay.
type of cheese?
I
I
love-
mean, Limburger, it stinks from here.
I can't talk. I can't
He likes
think.
Velveeta.
All right. Well, look. I mean, if you guys had flown on the longest flight in the world, not once but twice.
You got that fancy coffee maker. Why don't you?
You know,
Hey,
I don't hear Kristen complaining.
No, she's
Greg,
Wide
you're the only
awake and
one.
well,
I
we
mean,
cut her
you
mic
know,
off.
That's right.
you
Greg,
didn't
listen to
have
me.
You didn't have to
Yeah.
do that.
Greg has old fartitis.
Okay.
No, I have a serious
You guys are worthless.
suggestion.
Worthless sacks of poo. Okay, go
And
ahead.
we knew we had to get that in. Before
All right,
the
just
day's
quiet.
over.
What's
You've got that fancy coffee maker in there.
Yeah, I've used it.
Make yourself a little crappuccino or whatever
I did.
the hell you drink.
I had one right before the show.
Oh,
Can't you
it
tell?
didn't help.
Didn't. Well, you've heard the show.
Yeah, I guess not. All right, but besides
Okay.
sleep and coffee, I got nothing.
All right.
You should have brought some of that Turkish coffee back.
Yeah, no, I went to the Maldives.
You know, I cut
not
out all
Turkey.
caffeine, and that has solved so many problems.
Okay, I'll never
It's
do that.
That would create problems for
That's-
me.
No,
That'll
I
never
once you get
happen.
off that crud, it's you don't wake up in the night.
But
having
now we're a
those peas.
diet show.
It's awesome.
Okay. Anywho, whale sharks are awesome. in the Maldives.
How many?
I mean, we saw whale sharks like
four.
3. Yeah, well, yeah,
Four.
at least 3 different ones, but 2 at one time would come up to the boat, and they were big.
She said 4.
Well, we
But there
over
were
the
4 total,
few
so there was
days.
at least 3 different ones. One
Mhm.
of them we saw twice, but we saw 2 at a time each time they showed up.
Right.
They're
Cool.
probably there looking up at the boat saying, "Look at these dumbasses."
Someone's
You think that's why
jelly.
they're called whale sharks?
They're Americans. That's
No.
why.
Because
Well,
they're big.
do they
I
eat
mean, just ask.
They're the
same-
biggest fish in the sea, Pete.
Do they eat
whale
the same
sharks are.
stuff that the mantis eat, like
Yeah.
the small
Yeah,
stuff
they
that's
eat krill
attracted
and
by the
plankton.
lights?
Plankton, exactly. And that's why they had lights on the back of the
Did
boat.
you see
that
any
would-
mantas?
Yeah, we saw a ton. I mean, that's why this is the best trip I've ever done in the Maldives when it comes to seeing mantas and whale sharks for sure. I
And they
mean,
have photographic proof they're going to show us later.
absolutely, it's already up on Facebook.
In 3 years.
Vinny.
Yes, in just 3 short years.
Shows you what I know. I'll go check it right away.
Oh, yeah, well,
I
exactly.
posted a video on my Instagram story when we first saw them.
Yeah.
so-
I did see a Scuba Radio post, but like I said before, I'm sure that was Kristen and not Greg.
Wrong.
'Cause he's terrible about posting.
No, I did
Let me check and
Facebook.
see. I guess I didn't see that video.
Guarantee you, they're not up there.
If you
Well,
look
it's
on
not- it's
the
on the story. What's not
Scuba
gonna be up
Radio.
there now.
Greg, I
It's-
still haven't seen videos from that last big trip you went on.
well, you're blind.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. See, she's showing it right now on YouTube,
It's on the
Facebook Live, and
story,
Twitch.
though.
What do you mean it's on a story? Who
That's
cares?
me.
Yeah.
Greg never posts
Look,
no pictures.
Look, there it is.
Look,
Look.
look, see, there's the
Yeah.
manta right
They're
there.
beautiful.
Yeah, but she shot that, not you.
No,
That's
I
on the
Greg
stream.
shot
That's
that
on the
video.
see, suck it. I did shoot it.
I didn't see that.
That's on the
Shoot the
story, Greg.
mantas. They're protected. You're supposed to only take pictures.
We did.
That's on a story, Greg. You never post.
So
any
where did I find that
pictures.
video?
What does it matter if it's a story or what? What is it? Well, I mean, what are you complaining
Because
about?
I had very limited service out there in the middle of the Indian Ocean, so I could only post on the story and not post on the feed. It will come, guys. I know
Yeah.
you're impatient.
No, we won't,
be in
Greg.
You're
awe
here
of
now.
the
Okay, well,
amazing
make it
trip
happen.
That Greg and I had, but it will come. Patience is a virtue.
Yeah,
We
see.
want Greg. to
Screw that.
post.
So how'd that
Hey,
manta
hey, look,
steak you
I-
shot?
Well, I'll
Hey.
tell you, I've heard your I've heard your complaints
You
over
heard
the
us?
month.
Here?
And here's the deal.
Cheap shot, Greg.
Dude, you need some more sleep.
No,
Oh,
Facebook. There on the Scuba Radio Facebook page. There's the video of the whale sharks at the back of the boat.
I
But
saw the
there's
whale
no-
sharks.
Yeah, that was from me.
Post on Greg's
I think that was from
page.
Kristen because
That is incorrect.
you said someone
is on
said
my
she
page,
ruined
too.
her phone and it was like somebody's phone down there on a stick.
Yeah, well, we shot GoPros,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
yeah.
I sacrificed my my
All
phone
right.
for this.
I assumed
we
that was
have-
her because I know you're
We
terrible
have
about
one
posting stuff.
picture of Greg in a sunset.
yeah,
One picture of him on the back of the boat,
nobody wants to see.
and then CJ
And no one
on
pushing.
July 20th posted and tagged
No,
us.
wait, no, you see the video of the whale sharks at the top of the Facebook Scuba Radio page.
Video on your page.
Wait, it's on the Scuba Radio.
Story.
No, I
On there
said
now.
on
Sorry, you guys
Greg's
didn't look at it
page.
Oh my
enough.
God.
On the
No one looks
story.
at that.
Oh my God, you guys are driving me crazy.
Greg sucks. Social media.
This is what happens when you go to the Maldives, jet lagged. You come back to a bunch of people that are
Greg
mad
sucks.
because told them to suck it, losers. I
Greg
went to the
sucks.
Maldives. That's what happens. I win.
This is the Worldwide Scuba Radio Network.
Prepare to rig for dive.
Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio,
Scuba Radio.
the world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
Immerse yourself in a whole new world when you go deep sea diving.
Oh, I've got the perfect outfit. This is great.
This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I am Greg the Dive Master, fresh from the Maldives, slightly jet lagged, and basically the envy of every Scuba Radio Scuba Squad member today on the show, because they're mad, they're upset, they're just they've
upset and jet lag.
Not really, Greg. We're actually happy for you.
no, I don't think. I think
I
you're.
think it's awesome.
I think you're a little sensitive.
I think
being,
we all sign off and let him run the show by himself.
Yeah,
Well,
screw him.
Yeah, I think you're strong enough to do that, Greggy.
Yeah.
Okay, you
All right,
guys. Yeah, you
You're
need to
handling
power
it.
through. I'm powering through. You can power through
You're
too.
There's
powering-
nothing to power through. We're not jet lagged.
We're not
Well,
whining
you have
about
to.
it.
You
We
have to
feel
tolerate
great.
all the "suck it, losers" phrases that I'm going to throw out there.
There's only
on the
so
show
much today.
today.
You got that out of the way. That's
I got
over.
more to come. I got plenty more where
You
this
just got
came
to keep
from.
going with that
I
crap.
will say that the scuba douchiness is overflowing.
It
Greg.
really is.
I don't know what you're talking about when you, say
You
that.
are a douche.
What?
Scuba douche. Scuba douche.
Not me.
Braggadocious prick makes us all feel sick.
What?
Scuba douche.
What do you mean?
Scuba douche.
I don't even know
That
what
would
that
be the
means.
exact description we would apply to you this week.
I
Okay.
would like to just state that I am not being a braggadocious or anything of the
Yeah,
sort.
she's being cool, Greg. You're
We
being
noticed.
a dick.
I'm sorry. It's just what I do.
I
And
love you, but I'm calling him as I see.
Don't
them.
think she's not thinking the same thing I'm saying.
Don't act like Greg.
Well, okay. Well, that is
Okay,
advice.
Kristen's eye roll. That's classic, Kristen. That's
Hey,
awesome.
No, it's not. That's you should ignore that and block it out of immediately.
That's okay, Greg. We went to the Maldives.
Yeah, well, we did. So they can suck it.
There we go. Never mind.
By the way, I do want to mention, I actually had my diving-mask.com dive mask with me, my new prescription progressive lens mask. And this mask, it was the first time I had it out on a trip for an extended time. And usually when you have a new mask like that, they fog up like crazy. Not the case. I could see everything perfectly.
I mean, with those giant eyes, like, I don't see why you wouldn't have been able to see everything perfect.
That's a lie.
That's when he's corrected.
No. Yeah, actually, you don't see that.
Mine do the opposite. When I have my glasses on, my eyes get like really, really small. It's bizarre.
Well, I mean, but it didn't have that magnifying effect on my eyeballs.
It should if it's corrective.
Who made your lenses, Greg?
Diving-mask.com.
Oh my God, they must be really wonderful.
They are incredible, actually. That's why I'm bringing it up. I've never had a mask that I've taken out on a trip like this that didn't fog up at least once. You know, like it happens constantly. That just wasn't the case. This is the best mask I've ever dove with. Yes.
Look at the group chat.
Why? What are you doing?
Yet. It's not sending yet.
No, it didn't make my eyes big. I mean, it was progressive. I got rid of my old mask.
You're
had the
right,
line.
It made them look a little googly.
Greg, you don't know that because you can't see.
Oh,
Greg always looks googly.
Kristen's trying to play a prank.
Like your eyes right now, just through your regular glass, do look a little larger.
Yeah, but that's just because I'm wild-eyed and
you're wild-eyed Southern boy.
Coming from the Maldives.
You're wild-eyed Southern boy.
All right, now you guys can look at the group chat. It's
okay.
I got my phone turned off.
Yes.
It's he keeps looking at Chris and his eyes get wider and wider.
No,
I can't blame him for that.
No, I don't know what's going on. I've lost all control.
Legs, Greg.
Typical. Why you quit looking at my legs, Barry?
You had control.
You got chicken legs.
What the hell, Barry?
Yeah, you're gonna make Jerry. You're gonna make Jerry jealous with comments like that, Barry. Stop it.
So
Just
pasty.
stop it now.
Oh my.
Pretty sure Jerry's straight.
Well.
Whoa. Oh, you put.
Pretty sure.
That's great. I like those eyes.
Trying to help.
His mask.
Look at Jerry.
I'm trying to help.
Jerry just has that look on his face right now. Like,
why is it that crappy look on his face?
He's like, yep.
All I can tell you is paybacks are hell.
Huh. For what?
I could pile back on. I was trying to be nice.
Yeah,
I was trying to stick up for you.
I'm talking about Greg.
Oh, okay.
Greg, what? What'd Greg do?
Yeah. CJ takes up for me, damn it.
Look at that.
What the hell?
Good God.
Actually, Greg was innocent on that one. I believe that was Barry led the charge.
That's it.
What?
That is AI enhanced.
That is a little odd.
I'm sorry.
Greg's chicken.
What's Greg ever done?
I
perfectly natural to me.
dove in the Maldives. That's what I've done.
God
I haven't.
Jesus.
Oh.
You look like one of those redfish that are brought up from 200 feet and their eyes pop out.
Yeah. No, that was enhanced.
That was
I need the scuba magician to teach me how to make Greg's voice box disappear.
Why?
Did he off gas and he looked normal after that, or what?
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
You know, according to the Magician Union, I can't do anything productive. So
Well, the scuba magician. Actually, you did do some stuff while I was away in the Maldives. What was it you got roped into, or wasn't there something?
Do you want to tell it during the next segment, or do we have time?
Well, we can tease it at least. What do you got there,
All right.
Chef? What was it?
Here's the teaser: is that a YouTube channel reaches out to me.
Right.
They want to play a prank on a professional bass fisherman, bring him into our lake, and have a contest on who can catch more fish, the professional or the producer who's not a fisherman, but the fisherman had a secret magic tool that the guy did not know about underwater.
Nice. And you were involved in this little.
I was the secret
pranking.
magic tool.
I love this.
So,
This
yeah,
is
I'll
great.
tell the story after the break. There's
Okay. All right. Well,
We often refer to you as the secret magic tool.
I have a tool, that's for sure.
Well,
were you using a rebreather?
I was not using a rebreather. That's part of the story too.
okay. All right. Well, that's a pretty
Don't
good
get ahead,
tease.
Vinny.
Good
Well,
question. Good question.
I just
He had
how could you miss
magic
the bubbles? You know?
bubbles.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll get that. Also, we got Lisa from the History of Diving Museum going to join us now.
Oh, I know her.
You know her. That's true. She's going to give us an update on what's coming up on their programs and things down there in Isla Morada. I was talking to everybody on the boat on the Emperor Explorer in the Maldives, by the way.
That the Maldives recently?
Yeah. And but I was telling the other passengers
It's
about
like 30 hours to get there.
Yeah. About the museum in Isla Morada. And they want to come to the Keys and visit the Keys. And I said, well, if you do that, you got to go to the museum and check out the History of Diving Museum.
Who wants to visit?
Some of the people. They were on the Lake Juan from France.
They should take a dive on the Spiegel Grove like I did.
Yeah, well, Vinny Two Tanks just did some diving in the Keys. We got to talk about that at some point too.
Way to work that in there.
Yeah. And but yeah, they didn't know about the museum, and I said, well, hey, look, you gotta come to the States
just for the helmets alone.
The helmets or something.
Oh, that museum's amazing.
When there's boobies.
Excuse me, what?
No, who said that?
What was that?
The hell was that?
I don't know.
Sounded like
they
a
blue-footed
on somebody's shoulder.
Okay, that's enough.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah, I don't know.
I actually believe that's probably the biggest museum of scuba diving artifacts ever in the world.
Most likely.
I bet it is. I'll bet you it is.
It's a must see if you're down in the Keys, especially when the weather turns.
Yeah. Well, and remember that
you can't dive.
Well, you remember that time we lied and we said that they had a scuba radio exhibit.
Yes. Well, you lied. I had nothing to do with it.
20-year anniversary.
We had nothing to do with that.
Well, the 30-year anniversary is coming up, and they may actually do it. They may actually do an exhibit on scuba radio. What would that exhibit be? Well, we will talk to Lisa from the History of Diving Museum and maybe discuss that in hour 2.
A full-size wax figure of Greg the Dive Master.
Wouldn't you be so lucky? Wouldn't you be so lucky? And me just sitting there going, hey, I just got back from the Maldives.
Oh, you got your thumbs up.
And I didn't even use a heated rash guard.
Oh, goofy.
Yeah, that could work. That could work. I think we got some ideas. Bad ones as usual, but we'll continue this in hour 2. Stay close to the world's first radio show devoted to diving.
You want to be there on Scuba Radio. Let's go!
Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio is a production of Overboard Entertainment Incorporated.
Scuba Radio. This seems the logical place for fish to congregate.
Remember, you can listen live or to archives of past editions of Scuba Radio worldwide over the internet at ScubaRadio.com.
So we're in international waters? Indeed so.
Tell a friend and buddy up with your radio every week for Scuba Radio, the world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Well, it's all very nice here, but we should be going. I miss me wife and me oxygen.
Yes, we all miss our loved ones and gases. Let's go.
The opinions you just heard on Scuba Radio are those of the hosts, callers, and guests.
Okay, what I just heard? Blah, 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 blah.
They are not necessarily those of any station or network, its management, or advertisers.
Come on, quit yanking me.
Scuba diving does involve risk and should never be conducted without proper instruction and training.
Oh, what's the worst thing that could happen?
I could die.
Have any questions or comments? Feel free to do so via the web at ScubaRadio.com.
Hello there. Don't be alarmed. We're just preparing your listening device for Scuba Radio, the world's first radio show devoted to diving. We do this, of course, by filling your radio with water. Don't worry, we're professionals. Thanks to me, you won't even get wet. You see, I've crammed every appendage of my body into the cracks and crevices of your radio, ensuring an airtight seal. By the way, don't touch your on-off knob. That's a very sensitive area. Anyway, I should remind you, we believe in the buddy system just like diving, so don't listen alone. Call your buddy and tell them that Scuba Radio is about to begin.
We're gonna start a new life under the sea.
So, am I gonna drown?
Of course not. Just stay calm and let the gentle currents relax your every muscle.
Under the sea, under the sea.
Did it just get warmer?
There'll be no accusations, just friendly crustaceans under the sea.
Where the hell are the sharks?
And now, here's your dive guide for Scuba Radio, Greg the Dive Master.
And welcome to hour 2 of the world's first radio show devoted to diving, better known as the
Douche.
The Deuce. as I said. And Kristen had to move on to fall asleep.
Please kill me now.
Why? I don't think she needs to kill anybody or
It's a figure of speech.
She just needs some sleep. She just really needs some sleep.
I have no idea what's even happening right now.
Yeah, neither does Neither
do we.
Yeah, really. That's so true.
Oh God, no.
Why? Why? Stop. What's happening?
My eyes.
Yes, well.
This is so weird.
Yeah, it is. So, anyway, we'll let her go. Have her night terrors, and she'll be fine. What?
Her night terrors.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you do. You got to go to sleep when you're...
Did you give her nightmares?
I don't think, no.
Yeah, you spend a week in the Maldives with Greg, and you'll have night terrors.
Yeah, well, it's actually 10 nights.
Night diarrhea.
No, the food was quite good. Food was quite good. So
did you have to change your sheets at any
Did
point?
I mention that I just got back from the Maldives?
No.
Diving with whale sharks, mantas.
When?
More octopus than I've ever seen on
You're
any
making
dive.
that up. You did not. You were. When did you go to the Maldives?
Somewhere near Key Largo?
No, that's where Vinny Two Tanks was.
Same planet.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in just a bit. He was down there during the opening of Florida Spiny Lobster season. But I want to talk a little bit more about what happened with Chef Anton, the scuba magician. Check him out, scubamagician.com. Cool course on how to combine magic and scuba diving and instruction, whole thing. You can go check out the website and learn all about it. But he did a cool little kind of YouTube punking project that he was telling me about right before I left for the Maldives. And so basically, what did the YouTuber reach out to you, Chef, and that's how you got involved, or what exactly?
Yeah, and how great is my life? But yes, the YouTuber calls me up and tells me about that they want to prank this professional fisherman, and their idea is to have a scuba diver underwater with fish, putting fish on the producer's line, and not letting the other guy to catch fish. Nice. And they're like, "Oh, this will be fantastic," and I'm like, "Oh, it sounds great." How in the hell are we going to possibly do this?
Right.
How are we going to get me in a lake and finding a fishing hook and getting fish on it? I mean, it's like the logistics behind it were like a nightmare. But what we ended up doing was we set a mooring ball, and we told the guy that everybody in our lake knows this is the hot spot. So we have like this mooring ball, so everybody knows to congregate here.
Yeah.
We hired about 4 or 5 extras and kayaks and tubes, so the place had all this action, and it's kind of like a roulette table with everybody like screaming and yelling, like unlike any normal fishing. Well, that was the distraction of me, being underwater.
Right. So
I ran a cave line from the mooring ball to a hiding spot that was about 150 feet away, so you wouldn't see the bubbles.
Yeah.
Distract him to give me the high sign to dive down, get down there, and all I told him was tie the boat really tight to the mooring ball. Then I can basically stay on the mooring ball 20 feet underwater, and he won't know I'm there because the bubbles will go into the boat.
Right.
And, we should be okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, the one job they had was to tie this thing up tight to the mooring ball. And just before I dropped underwater, I see the mooring ball and I see the boat 6-8 feet away. They just hooked the line to it. Now the boat's like drifting away.
Right.
And now I've got to go back to the mooring ball where I've got all these fish staged, onto myself, get under the boat, and then I've got this little hanger that as the line is coming down, I could pull it with like a hanger to pull it back under the boat where I'm at so that they don't see the bubbles still.
Right.
Get a fish on, give like 2 tugs, it means fish on.
Yeah.
And then up it goes. Then I would see another hook. Well, that's not the one that I saw before. Well, that means that's the bass fisherman's.
Mm-hmm.
So I would pull on it twice, but not put a fish on. And now he thinks he's getting a bite.
Right.
And then he just kept, and it would, go flying up like SpongeBob. I'm trying to like not get hooked and, pulled up to my death.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just, wash, rinse, repeat, wash, rinse. But yeah, the guy had no idea. And then the last segment was that I put a fish on, but cut his line. And then I come up with this really expensive lure, and I go, "Did somebody lose a lure and a fish?" And I come up with this as if I happened to be scuba diving and just ran into this fish with a lure in it and was able to catch it. And that was like the blow off for the guy.
I like it. So it didn't work out as planned, even though it turned into little bit more of a challenge for
A
you.
little bit more challenge than I thought. And they had a GoPro, actually it was an Insta360, like a pretty expensive version of a GoPro on my head. Well, in all of this cockamamie stuff going on, the Insta fell off. They were able to get the B-roll off of it, but now the camera's gone. And I told them, hey, I'll look for it. But, it's zero visibility lake. I didn't quite know where it was. I didn't have any of my search gear.
Right.
Looked for a couple minutes, couldn't find it. They said, tax write-off, no big deal for us. Well, I come back the next day with my gear, and it took me about 35 minutes, but I found the Insta360, so it was like a $500 tip on top of what they paid me to be there. So,
well, there you go. All right. Well, that's pretty sweet.
Well, I thought that was a good move. Smart.
Yeah. Is that YouTube video up already or no?
Not yet, but as soon as they get it, I'll get the link and get it to your get it to Scuba Radio. But it's gonna be a really good video.
Do you
know?
know?
You can add that little camera onto your rig, and so you can do video from your rig.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
How many did you count, or how many fish did you end up putting on the other guy's line?
I put 9 fish on the producers.
Wow.
And 0 on the other guys.
Wow.
Was he like perplexed? Like, why am I not catching anything?
Not only was the producer beating them, everybody had a fish on. We gave them all fish to keep in their kayak, and so they would just fish on, and everyone was like screaming. Like,
that's
he thought he lost his mojo.
So it's just
nothing about fishing. Who's one of our extras? The guy goes, "What is they hitting on?" Apparently, the kid told him power bait. Well, power bait is what you hit trout with in cold water, regions. This is Bass Lake, a very warm lake with bass in it. It's like, they're hitting on power bait? It's like, yeah, it's crazy. They'll hit anything here, except for your lures, apparently. The guys go changing lures. But there's probably about, 20 fish caught by everybody, but none by him.
So there's just a YouTube punking channel. It wasn't like a TV thing? Or...
Yeah. There's a YouTube channel, and they have this series on beating pros at their own game, but cheating to do so. Right. And this was the one. They're actually bringing me back to do 3-card Monte now on the street and beat some people in 3-card Monte and film it. So it should be fun.
Okay, well there you go. See, he's always doing that.
I hope you're getting paid for this. Come on.
Oh yeah,
of course.
They actually paid quite handsomely.
Business.
They pay well, and they tip in cameras. What do you want, Vinny?
Come on.
And you got a camera. Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah.
So
Plus,
when
the more you do this type of stuff, the more exposure you get, more stuff that might come your way.
Right.
Yeah. It's just what a crazy idea in the first place. But so I say, how great is my life that you get a call from a producer of a YouTube channel?
Yeah. When you get jobs like that,
what can you do?
You could write off your scuba gear for taxes. That was using it to make money.
I already do. I'm a professional.
That's right.
There you go.
Those are his tools that he has to have. What about?
I forgot you guys are instructors. That's right.
Yeah. Well, what about you, Vinny? You just went diving in the Keys.
I'm a Yahoo. I'm not an instructor.
Vinny the Yahoo.
I like it.
Yeah.
So what?
Ready?
I happened to go to Florida because I thought you guys were. I thought we might. Because I kind of missed Bugfest, so I decided to go that week.
Right.
But then I realized you guys you were leaving, and no one was going really doing anything. So
nobody told us she was coming.
Well, so if we would have known Vinny the Yahoo, diver for hire, was going to the Keys, we probably could have set you up with a gig.
Well, I just got it. I just had Brittany book it for me, and I just went. I didn't think about asking anybody else.
He didn't think about us, is what he's trying to say.
You were gone.
He's only thinking about himself.
Yeah.
And diving. I'm very disappointed, but we'll try to figure this out next. Stay close.
This is the Worldwide Scuba Radio Network.
Power, simplicity, reliability. It's what you demand of your dive computer, and Shearwater delivers. Shearwater evolved out of one tech diver's need for a reliable, easy-to-use rebreather dive computer and quickly became the tech market leader. Now recreational divers have taken notice. The Shearwater Taric is the best, most intuitive, and reliable wristwatch-sized dive computer on the market. Check it out in the entire line at shearwater.com. Shearwater, dive computers for demanding divers.
How, when, and where it's made has never been more important than now. Just ask all those divers and dive shops that struggled to get products and parts during the pandemic. One relatively new gear manufacturer, however, managed quite well. Nex is one of the few, if not only, dive gear manufacturers to bring regulator and design assembly back to the USA. No shortages during the pandemic for their customers and dealers. And get this, Nex was a Tester's Choice winner in Scuba Lab for 2022 and a Best Buy in 2023. Each Nex regulator system is made to order, cutting down on overhead and allowing you to get exactly what you need for the kind of diving you prefer. This will be the last regulator you'll ever need, since the modular design can easily be modified as your diving skills and preferences evolve over time. Are you ready to make your next dive your best dive? Then go to nextdive.com. That's nexdive.com. Nex Underwater Products. nextdive.com.
Scuba action star Mike Scott is back in a new audiobook, Cayman Cowboys, Reefs Under Pressure. From author Eric Douglas comes the one that started it all. Listen as Mike deals with submarines, kidnapping, betrayal, and more.
He didn't even have fins or a mask to let him see in the water. He was going to be slow and blind. If it weren't for the float, he knew there would be no way he would ever make it to the surface.
Download Cayman Cowboys or Oil and Water, Return to Cayman, Turks and Chaos, and Lionfish at Amazon, booksbyeric.com, and audible.com.
Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio.
Prepare to rig for dive! Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
I can't believe them dumbass white people out in the middle of the ocean scuba diving. Shoot. You ain't gonna get me scuba diving. I'm gonna tell you that damn much right now. I'm too damn fat. I'd mess around and feed all them sharks if I went scuba diving.
If I was a great white, I wouldn't bite you, but I'd swim right next to you. If I was a great white, I wouldn't bite you, but I'd swim right next to you, cause it's my ocean too. So please keep it clean, cause I can be wicked mean, and I got sharp teeth. And if I realize that you don't care about the sea, well that means you don't care about me. Oh well, that's fine. I'll just rip you in bloody half this time. Yeah, if I was a great white shark. Rah!
This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I'm Greg the Dive Master. That's ABC, we call him. He's one of the film guys who's featured on Shark Week on Discovery Channel every year. And actually, I saw a post on Facebook from him when I got back. I think I actually saw it when I was on the longest flight in the world. And we had Wi-Fi, and I was able to, and he just posted something about how he misses all the great whites in Guadalupe, Mexico, because they've shut it down for great white shark diving, and it was one of his favorite spots. You can't blame him because the visibility there, that was one of the only places on the planet where you get great white shark action and be able to see them.
Am I wrong or?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Oh, there's more?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
No, I was going to say, I thought they opened it up for at least the Shark Week guys to film, because I could have sworn there was a show with sharks in Guadalupe.
Yeah, they may have got a special exemption. I know I've heard some chatter that they're talking about opening it back up.
It'd be
in some
stupid
capacity,
not to.
But
It's got to be a money cash cow.
I mean, what I'd heard is that they shut it down under the guise of COVID, and then the researchers or whoever's involved in the Mexican government with the universities that was doing some training, they wanted to kind of keep it to themselves and keep the public out of there. The charter operators
It's
that
the
were making
Mexican
crap load of
government.
money.
You have to pay them, Greg.
Or they were kind of the researchers wanted to keep it to themselves and not have
that's more money, but
the dive
yeah,
operators. Well, no, it's not. It wasn't money. They just wanted to have it to themselves. So the scientists tried to basically say, hey, don't let these dive operators from the States come over and make crap loads of money. And they want a piece of it more, or they want to keep it more pristine so they can do their research on these animals.
And I'm telling you, you go to the Mexican government with big enough numbers, they'll do what you want.
Okay. Boss Hog has spoken.
Don't challenge me on that, Greg. Or next time, the federales will be knocking on your door.
Okay. All right. Well, there's that. I don't know what's going on. I really don't.
Not much.
Vinny Two Tanks. While I was in the Maldives, he was in the Florida Keys, and he dove the Spiegel Grove. He started, I believe, in South Florida. Did you actually do any lobster hunting during mini season, or nope? Stayed away from that. You just happened to be down there at the same time.
Yeah. So I decided I'd always wanted to do a wreck dive in Florida. So,
went down, did the Spiegel Grove.
Hooked me up with Horizon Divers, and I went down there.
They treated you well, or you treated them well?
Oh my God, the service was phenomenal.
Yeah, they got
it
a
was
good
just
reputation.
unbelievably good.
Yeah.
The captain, the crew was top notch.
Did they know who you were before you got on there, or did you just kind of surprise?
Why would they know who I am? I'm
What's
nobody.
Because you're famous, Vinny.
Yeah. Well, they when we first started, it was okay, but they got really good. After they got to know me, I got really top-notch service right away.
Really? You told them that you were on Scuba Radio, and
no,
they treated you better?
I gave him $50 tip on
Greg,
the
what kind of douche goes around? Hi, I'm on Scuba Radio.
No, that's what
I heard of me.
Wait,
They ban you.
wait. Were you
what's
saying
that?
Vinny's not?
Scuba douche, knows it all despite the truth. Far and wide, he'll say he's gone, but there's not much brain and too much brawn. Look out, here comes a scuba douche.
Vinny?
This is a scuba douche.
I don't think so.
Don't be a scuba douche.
So he wasn't one, and he.
I dove Spiegel Grove. I'd say that was not douchey.
Okay.
That says too much brawn in that song.
Yeah,
That ain't Vinny.
That's right. That wasn't Vinny. That's not his style. He'd rather flash a 50, which is way more effective.
It's fitty.
It was very effective.
Vinny, how was the current down there?
Guess what? That's what I didn't know.
Finally, a good question.
Fortunately, I booked a guide. So I had this guy that claimed he dove the wreck 300 times or something.
Yeah.
And so I'm following this guy around.
You doubt that?
And they kept talking about the currents, but it didn't really sink in because I don't really pay attention.
Of course not.
And when I got down there, man, I go, holy hell, man, you can't let go.
Yeah.
You're gone.
That's hilarious.
So then the guy takes me down. He takes me up. We go on 2 floors. I'm following this guy. I'm thinking, is this ever going to end? Nope. And there's nothing really in the wreck to see.
Yeah.
And there wasn't any, but he's taking me through all these places, and there's a Snoopy landmark or something. And then finally, I said, I got to the point where I didn't want to go with him anymore.
Uh-huh.
And they said, yeah, if you panic or something, you just go out the exit. So I almost was just going to abandon him and go out the exit, but I kept going with him and followed him. And then when I got back to surf, when I started going back, I didn't realize how imperative it is to get on the right line to your boat. And,
yeah.
I mean, and you got to not let go. You got to go up that line.
Right.
And it was pretty intense. I didn't expect anything that intense.
Well, it sounds like you just loved it, the way he just described it.
I'm good enough diver to handle it, but I was a little apprehensive,
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm glad I stuck with the group to figure out what to do because I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, what are the odds?
A good diver listens.
Yeah.
Hey, I made it.
He made it. He survived. Hey.
I went on 4 dives on the boat.
Yeah. I mean, Vinny Two Tanks' only rule is don't die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
die.
the rule.
A good diver also calls his dive buddies and say, hey, I'm in the neighborhood. Let's go to the Keys.
Well, the way he sold his dive on the Spiegel Grove, I mean, geez, people be lining up.
I just didn't realize it was,
Yeah.
That
it's going to be a little bit of a challenging.
It was a challenge.
Yeah.
I don't think there was much of a current when we dove it that time. With
I don't remember. It's been a while.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
Well, when I was in the Maldives.
Were you in the Maldives?
I was a hooker. Yeah.
You hooked him?
Yeah, I was a hooker.
What was his name?
How many dudes?
Excuse me?
I think he was using a boat hook to catch another boat.
No,
right?
I'll explain.
Please don't.
Yeah. Here, we were diving with a bunch of hookers. It's what you do in the Maldives. It's how you deal with the current. And it was a mix of
You get a
equally
shot when you got
female
back?
and males.
Penicillin?
Huh? What?
STDs?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio.
Come as a guest, leave as a friend. It's a philosophy that comes from the top down at Explorer Ventures liveaboards. It doesn't matter if you're traveling solo, with a buddy, or group. Explorer Ventures does the liveaboard dive experience right. For proof, know Explorer Ventures has one of the best repeat customer stats in the dive industry. They're also the official liveaboard company of Scuba Radio. You've likely heard us talk about Explorer Ventures Scuba Radio scuba cruise trips many times, and we invite you to join us on the next one. However, whether we're on board with you or not, I'll bet an Explorer Ventures liveaboard trip will be one of the best dive experiences you've ever had. It just doesn't get any better. Saba St. Kitts, Turks and Caicos, the Galapagos, Maldives, Indonesia, humpback whales, and the Silver Banks, new destinations and itineraries are being added all the time. Call one of their talented travel consultants to find the Explorer Ventures liveaboard experience that's just right for you. 1-800-322-3577. That's 1-800-322-3577. Or visit explorerventures.com. That's explorerventures.com.
Prepare to rig for dive! Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
Welcome back. The votes are in. The second singer of Group A to get unmasked is... Who is it?
This is really tough. It doesn't get easier.
The Diver.
Oh, poor Diver. Diver's so scared. I didn't see that coming.
Neither did I.
And keep it going for The Diver.
This is the world's first radio show devoted to divers and diving in general. I am Greg the Dive Master, just back from the Maldives where I was a hooker.
Literally nobody believes that.
It's true. No, I was a reef hooker in the Maldives. A lot of the dives are drift dives and or reef hook dives. And, being in Florida, we don't do a lot of this. It's kind of unique to that part of the world, but it's pretty standard diving procedure to use a reef hook.
Is it a series of islands?
Atolls, to be
So what do you
exact.
mean by reef hook? What do you do?
You slammed a steel hook into coral reefs.
You don't slam it into...
It allows you to anchor yourself in a current so you can watch big collegiates go by.
It's basically this giant steel hook. Well, it isn't giant. I mean,
Vinny could have used that on the Spiegel Grove.
He could have. But most of the reef structure in the Maldives is more of kind of like a volcanic rock type of cropping. You don't put the hook on the reef. You find a dead piece
Put it
of
in the
rock or coral.
Well, you could have
that's
disturbed
dead.
Gazura.
I could have, yeah. But I didn't see him.
And it's dead because you hit it with a hook.
Okay, that's not true.
That wouldn't even scratch Gazura.
Not even true. But we did have the reef hooks. And so some of the dives, what we would do, we'd swim down, find a section of the reef where they would say, okay, we're going to find this area in the current. We're going to have you hook up. You put some air in your BC and you float. And you're like a little diver balloon. And you just sit there and float in the current, downstream in the current, and Watch Shark TV or whatever swims
How
by.
long? The whole dive or until the
No,
dive
we
master
would-
says, all right, we're going to go
Yeah,
this
we'll
way.
just do it for a while, 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there, depending on, what we're
So
seeing.
you're on a line like a piece of bait for the sharks to swim by you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're kind of down current because the current's pushing you away from them. So, but you're kind of like a diver balloon once you put some air in your BC, and you kind of float above the reef a few feet.
I actually like it. It's pretty relaxing.
Yeah, it is.
If stuff's going by.
Yeah.
If you got stuff to see.
He'd say, we're going to go down, hook up, watch Shark TV for 20 minutes, and then we'll unhook, go to another area, and hook up here, and that kind of thing. So, yeah, it's just a way of
drift off?
Not on
your trip? Okay.
No. I mean, you just you hook up when you want to hook. And for instance, when we're watching the mantas, most of the places where we'd see mantas were feeding stations. And
this is in the Maldives.
Yes.
When you were there.
I was just there. Yeah.
For 2 weeks.
2 weeks almost.
Maldives.
10 nights.
Longest
live
flight
aboard
ever.
Yeah.
For those of you that have just tuned in, Greg just got back from the Maldives.
Yes.
He was on his longest airplane flight ever.
Yeah, boy, I just
and he
flew
was
in.
a hooker.
Nobody cares.
So, Greg, on a more personal note, what level of flight group did you JAL? Were you economy or first class?
I was premium.
He was first ass.
Economy. But anyway, getting back to the mantas.
Maldives. Back to the Maldives.
In the mantas. Yeah, where you would see the mantas is at these feeding stations. So it'd be like a coral outcropping or an atoll, like a little hump in the ocean floor where it'd be a place where these little cleaner fish would hang and live in the reef. And then the mantas come over and they get cleaned, and we'd hook up nearby and just watch the manta.
The mantas aren't spooked by you. They're cool.
No, they're pretty used to seeing the divers. And you stay far enough away where, you're not interfering with them. And when you're on your reef hook, you're down, current anyway. So we would hook up down current so they wouldn't, smell us or whatever, I guess, or we wouldn't spook them. But they didn't they didn't care about us. But they would swim over the reef, and they would get cleaned, and we'd sit there and film them and watch them, and it was pretty great.
Could you hook up and get cleaned yourself?
Yes, you could actually. These little cleaner fish. There was one particular dive where we were hooked up, and there were some of those fish around, and they came up and nipping at your ears.
That means
and stuff
you're
like
dirty.
That. Yeah.
You're filthy if they
I'm
feel like they need to come clean.
I'm dirty.
Maybe take a shower once in a while.
They were finding bacteria.
No, here's the other thing. They have red tooth triggerfish too, which I'd seen this in the Galapagos, and I actually taught the dive guides something they did not know about red tooth triggerfish.
Really? Do tell.
Well, so when I was there years ago in the Galapagos, triggerfish, there'd be about, I'd say 6-7 inches long. They're not big. And but when you come up on them, they hide in the reef, in the cracks in the reef. And in the Galapagos in particular, they would hide in cracks in the wall. And the crack wouldn't be long enough for them to hide their entire body. Their tails would be sticking out. They're very colorful blue color triggerfish. And the dive master in the Galapagos, we would go on these dives, and we would swim up to them. They'd tuck their heads into the side of the reef, and he'd take his little metal stick and he would tap them on the tail, and they'd fart. They'd be like, and everybody like, oh, that's hilarious. Then you do it.
You mean they'd poop?
Dress the little fish.
They would project air out of their orifices or something. Yeah, because you'd see bubbles. How would they get
air?
I don't. It's some kind of defense mechanism. Red tooth triggerfish have.
And they take water and turn it into air.
Well, I'm telling you, it's the truth, and I have it on video. Yeah. So I will have proof of this. But I told the dive guides on the Maldives boat, I said, hey, you got the red tooth triggerfish. You know they fart if you touch them on the tail. And they were like, huh? And I'm like, no, they do. And I kind of showed them. It's not something you should do.
You
really.
would know something weird like that.
Yeah, I mean, but they
anything that comes out the back.
I just let me just say this is not.
Seems like it.
I don't want not surprised.
I don't want to encourage this.
That's funny.
This is not something you should go do. All right. But it is something that and it's probably not as bad as like blowing up a puffer fish, but it's probably not far from it.
Which
either.
I've seen you do.
Well, no, I have not done that ever. And so it's not you shouldn't be touching the
You
critters.
give a
So
puppet
now
fish
everybody's
mouth to
going to
mouth.
start whacking.
But it's a
triggerfish on the tail.
it's a defense mechanism.
Gonna go flying down there, whomping and a whomping.
It's a defense mechanism. Red tooth triggerfish have. And
Hey, we could start a new game.
no,
Not
it's
whack-a-mole, but whack a triggerfish.
no. And here's the thing: if you don't do it the right fish, you might be asking for big trouble. So that's why I said
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
so
recommend
cute.
you doing this at all. I mean,
Yeah,
triggerfish,
don't do it to the
they will
nurse
take a
shark.
chunk out of you. I mean,
They
if you
have a
you mess
sharp
with the
jaw.
wrong triggerfish, trust me, you do not want to do that.
No.
But this was something that I'd seen years ago.
I just had a friend
And-
had a chuck tuck out of his fins. by
Well,
a
see,
trigger.
that's what I'm saying. So you don't want to do this, but I'm saying if you saw him tuck into a crack like that, and you tapped him on a tail like with a metal stick,
Which you should not do.
they will fart on you. Just like Jerry the diver guy.
From now on, when I go diving, I'm going to look for a triggerfish in a hole.
Yeah, see,
See what you did,
I
Greg?
know this is not right.
Troublemaker.
I say you start with your dive buddy, and you tap him on the tail, and if they,
Oh, we start with him? Okay.
oh God, what have I done? Oh God, help us.
This is the Worldwide Scuba Radio Network.
Prepare to rig for dive!
Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
I would like to extend to you an invitation to the party.
We're gonna have some fun without a doubt.
This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I am Greg the Dive Master. Okay, look, I just looked it up. If you Google farting fish or something to that effect, this is what it says. While most fish don't quote unquote fart in the same way mammals do from their digestive system, there are some fish, particularly herring, that do release air from their swim bladders, creating a sound that can be described as a toot. Like the red tooth triggerfish that I just described.
So you got to get an underwater sound system where you can record that, Greg.
Like a GoPro, which is what I did. And they actually say the swim bladder things, they're known as a way to communicate for herring. Now, I don't know if that's the case with triggerfish, but my guess is like, when you tap them, they're like, hey, get away from me, or I want to fart on you. And that's what they do.
They're probably literally scaring the crap out of them.
Maybe.
But
I don't recommend it. I really
you're
don't.
surprising them. They're not expecting to be touched.
Well, I would guess that's true, but
They're harassing the wildlife.
I mean, just think about this. Like,
Don't be like Greg, boys and girls.
You walk up to Barry, and he's annoyed by you.
I don't like this already.
One way to get you to back off would be to blast you. Wouldn't it? It would work. I mean, it makes sense. It's a form of communication.
So you're going to walk up behind Barry and tap him with a hook, right?
There's no hook necessary.
That every time we go diving with you now, that you're going to get poked in the butt, right?
From Greggy?
Beg your pardon?
I expect that.
Where is this going exactly?
Inappropriate.
Greg, I have an honest question.
All right, Casey the tobacco nut.
Will you be able to bring the swelling in your head down to where maybe we could all go diving together someplace?
Never.
No.
No, that'll never happen.
At least he's honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have standards.
I'll dive with you,
know
Casey.
What you know what it's gonna sound like when he lets that air out?
Okay.
All right. Sounds like you've heard that before.
Yeah, no, unfortunately with this crew, if I actually use that defense mechanism, it might be an attractant. That's what I'm afraid of.
Well, yeah, then we'd all want to see it. So it'd be one right after the other tapping you on the
It's
butt.
Greg's recall system.
Huh. Okay. Well, I mean, now that you guys have learned something about the fish in the sea, you feel more informed.
Cut him some slack, folks. He's jet lagged.
Yeah, see?
Oh, that's right.
He
He's
just
been
got
on the
back
world's
from the
longest
Maldives.
Flight from the Maldives.
Yeah.
So we got a few minutes left, and he wants to talk about fish farts.
No, farting fish.
He's got to get the punami things in.
No, I mean, just for the record, I have no idea what the farts smell like because you can't smell them underwater.
But
You tried?
No one suggested that.
Well, that you were
a suggestion.
Obviously, Greg tried. If he knows,
I'm
that,
guessing
he
they
can't
smell like fish.
Well, that would make sense. Or the ocean, yeah. Okay, but
So,
you're not going to smell
it's
it.
a fishy fart.
So we need to organize a dive. The lionfish hunt is coming up, and the scuba squad should go.
Okay.
Not Greg.
I want to hear Vinny's thing here.
Oh, I was going to try to change the subject.
Which would be probably a
What's
good.
What's the next Explorer Adventure trip that we're planning?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
as soon as you don't let us know, I might want to go.
Okay, so we don't want to.
So you
talk
guys can
about
room
it.
together.
No, God.
Yes.
That's just efficient, Greg.
Speaking of fishing farts.
You guys should probably trade out the red Spanx.
That's probably, he's like, oh, this Maldives trip's okay, but it'd be more awesome.
If only Vinny had been
Yeah,
there.
it'd be more awesome if Vinny was there.
I made a few tactical errors that I
think
can't
that
change.
Greg missed you on this trip, Vinny.
Oh, I did. I absolutely did. I was like, as soon as I got these fish farting, you know who would really love to see this? Old Vinny Two Tanks and Jerry the Diver
Did you have
guy.
to go on any dinghies?
He
Larry the
would
Bugger.
demonstrate it in the room for you, Greg.
All right, you guys, you need to get control of yourselves.
You started this.
You're embarrassing
Don't
yourself.
blame it on them.
Yeah.
No, the next
your
Explorer
scuba
Adventure
squad.
Scuba Radio Scuba Cruise, by the way. We're working on it. It'll probably be a few weeks before we're ready to announce.
I see if it's on the blue manta or the white manta.
It could be. Indonesia is definitely on the list. And I was
guys, I tell you,
I was talking. Just so you know, I was talking to.
Shut up.
Just give me a sec. We'll see. But I was talking to some folks on the Emperor Explorer. Actually, Jason and his son Riley were on our trip in Saba, and they decided to book this trip in the Maldives. And Jason was on that one, and he said, I wanted to do a trip with my son. And he came, and I think they had the trip of their lives. They really enjoyed it. But he sounded like they may want to come on with us. And Juan was.
I heard them. I think I heard them on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked to all the passengers and stuff a little bit here and there. But we spoke to them about doing another trip, and I mentioned, we'll probably announce something towards the end of the year for next year. Do a couple trips. So, we got some people that want to go, and Indonesia did get brought up. Palau got brought up. That's a possibility. And, but we may mix it in with run back to the Turks and Caicos or something. I don't know. I got to talk to the people at
You
Explore
better
Adventures.
write my big fat ass down on Palau and Indonesia.
Way to sell it there, Jerry.
Well,
Jerry, you made it sound like you'll
I
need
didn't
a
lie
double
about
seat.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, just
guys, I can tell you guys, the Blue Manta is a great boat, by the way. Very comfortable.
Vinny knows. Vinny,
Already
I'll
did
tell you, the Emperor Explorer is probably, I'd say if it's not the best, it's right up there with the top 3 liveaboards I've ever been on in 30 years.
Wait till you see the Blue Manta. That's a pretty good sized ship. You'll be surprised.
Yeah. Well, we had a jacuzzi on board. We had 3 big decks. I mean, the rooms were unbelievably huge, by the way. Yeah. I mean, it was like basically having a cruise ship.
So it's bigger than
of,
Turks and Caicos and Saba?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, the bathrooms, we had full, stand-up showers. And
what was the food like?
Food was great.
Oh, the food's good.
Yeah. I mean, we had a little bit of Indian influence, like curries and stuff like that.
A little Sri Lankan influence.
Yeah, a little bit. Yep. But the boat itself is phenomenal. It is really, really nice. A lot of room. I mean, I think we were 4 shy from being full. I think we're almost full, but not quite. And I mean, this boat is just so massive. I mean, you got a lot of space. I mean, it was really, really good. So, yeah, I would go back to the Maldives. That was my 4th trip. I would go back in a heartbeat because there's plenty more to see in that part of the world.
I'm willing to give it another try. I did it once. I wasn't that impressed with it, but
Why?
maybe I just did it on the wrong time.
Why? I
didn't see that much stuff.
You didn't see a whale shark or mantas?
I saw some mantas.
Yeah.
But it's like there was a million boats around, and it's like you're hundreds of people.
Well, okay.
They all zoom in.
You were just unlucky because that isn't what I've had. And I mean, the only thing that was limiting on this is we did have a plankton bloom, and so we didn't have that crystal clear viz for the whole trip. We had a little bit good viz here and there, but it was usually about 30, 40 feet. But
that's still good.
Yeah,
that's excellent.
Yeah.
Me.
Well, exactly. And the plus side was it brought in all the big animals like the whale sharks and the mantas. Came in very close. So we were right there with them.
Yeah.
Octopus, farting fish.
Man, it sounds like I missed a great trip.
Hello. It's the people you travel with that make all the difference in the world. Oh, you guys didn't go, did you? Okay. Well, one last second loser, and that
We're all special.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up for this week. Remember, it's always better. Wear gang. Come on.
Downward
sweater.
Safe diving, everyone.
If you be pressurized there, you'll want to be there on Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio is a production of Overboard Entertainment Incorporated.
Scuba Radio. This seems the logical place for fish to congregate.
Remember, you can listen live or to archives of past editions of Scuba Radio worldwide over the internet at ScubaRadio.com.
So we're in international waters?
Indeed so.
Tell a friend and buddy up with your radio every week for Scuba Radio, the world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Well, it's all very nice here, but we should be going. I miss me wife and me oxygen.
Yes, we all miss our loved ones and gases. Let's go.
The opinions you just heard on Scuba Radio are those of the hosts, callers, and guests.
Okay, what I just heard? Blah, 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 blah.
They are not necessarily those of any station or network, its management, or advertisers.
Come on, quit yanking me.
Scuba diving does involve risk and should never be conducted without proper instruction and training.
Oh, what's the worst thing that could happen?
I could die.
Have any questions or comments? Feel free to do so via the web at ScubaRadio.com.